GoPro just announced the Hero 6, but actually this is the Hero 5. The two cameras might look the same, but like the regular office building behind me here at GoPro headquarters, it's what goes on the inside that counts. Of course, as you might imagine, the Hero 6 is better than the Hero 5 in pretty much every single way that matters. The difference here is more of an evolutionary change than revolutionary change if you're thinking just in pure specification. The real magic is a new processor which GoPro is calling the GP1. Cameras, like the one in your phone, require image processors to grab the sweet video footage that you crave. A better processor equals a better image, or at least that's the theory. For pretty much every GoPro up until this point in time, the company has outsourced that image processor to another company, much like your PC at home might have a chip inside it from Intel, even though the PC is made by somebody else. Why does all this matter? Well, we came down to GoPro's headquarters today to find out, where I spoke to Nick Woodman, who told me a little bit more about what he thinks are the important features of this GP1 chip.
Like all things, the more processing headroom you have, then the more flexibility you have to create magic for your customers. An important new feature in Hero 6 Black is our homegrown, custom designed GP1 chip. It's a processor that we designed in-house and manufactured with the help of a partner. And it is custom designed for GoPro. And it's why Hero 6 is able to be as high performance as it is and still fit in the same small form factor. And stabilization is definitely one of the biggest improvements we've made in the camera. If you compare Hero 6 Black's video stabilization to Hero 5 Black's, which was really good, it's like night and day. And in some ways, it's approaching gimbal-like performance. Frankly, we weren't sure that we'd be able to achieve this level of stabilization in camera without a gimbal, but we've achieved it in Hero 6 Black thanks to the GP1 chip.
So the stabilization in Hero 5, while good, is limited. It can only correct motion in the X and Y directions. The stabilization in Hero 6 adds two components. First, it adds the ability to rotate, to correct for rotation of the camera. And you can imagine if your image is rotated diagonally, it's not just, well, I'm going to reframe and take this thing. You actually have to completely transform the image to generate the rectilinear image. The other thing we do is we account for the warping of the lens. Knowing the warp of the lens, you then apply that in this process, and you're able to adjust, not just in a rudimentary way, but you're able to really calculate exactly where that motion should put your image.
We've finally been able to make a GoPro without compromises. We haven't had to work around somebody else's chip design and chip limitations. From the beginning of designing the GP1 chip, we had Hero 6 in mind. And so that's why we're able to achieve things like the dramatically improved image quality, incredible dynamic range for video and photo, HDR photos, the phenomenal video stabilization. None of that would have been possible without GP1. It's amazing what Hero 6 Black's capable of, and that we're able to do it with the runtime, the battery runtime and efficiency that we've got is entirely thanks to the GP1 design.